Now we're going to we're going to finish the last daf of Avodah Zarah, and that's talking about how to be metahir the vat and the utensils that are used for wine if a Yid wants to make a kosher production. The Mishna starts off with all kinds of different materials these equipment are made. Gas shel even. Gas is the top part of the wine press that you step on it, and that's how you start squeezing the grapes. And from there it runs down. There's a sieve, and there's other things, boards and weights, and finally it goes down to the bottom vat. And then you collect it with a special ladle to put it to package it into chavias, into barrels. So Mishna starts off with this gas, the vat, the top one that you press, the wine press. That a guy is the one that put pitch. They used to put pitch around it. So if a guy does it, menakva vehi tahira. You just have to scrub it off very strong, and it's okay. You can use it. Shel eitz. How about if it's made from wood? This big press. It looks like it has a shape like a bathtub. It's called a tub. Rabbi Omer Yenagev, Chom Omer Yekalafas Zefes. So wood is more absorbent. So here, the Chacham say it's not enough just to scrub it. You have to also take off the pitch. The whole layer of pitch got absorbed with wine. Yain Nesach. Cheres, the third material, is made from pottery, from ceramic. It absorbs so much that even you took off the zefes, the pitch, you cannot use it. You cannot kosher it. It doesn't help scrubbing, doesn't help taking off the pitch. So the Gemara, as Nisan the Rabbi, shall eat Rabbi Omer Yenagev, Chom Omer Yiklevas Zefes. The first part of the Mishnah, Rabbi is also talking, right? Rabbi says Yenagev, but the second part, V'shal Cheres, the Loike Rabbi. The second part of the Mishnah does not go according to Rabbi. The Brisa says all kinds of utensils that are used for the press. Gas is the top part, the tub. Machatz is a ladle. Mashpech is a funnel. Rabbi Mata chum oisrim. So here, even though they're made from cheres, usually they're made from cheres, still Rabbi says you can kosher it. Rabbi says no problem. Maybe you have to scrub it, but it doesn't say that, like the last part of the Mishnah, that doesn't help anything. Shalcheres. Rabbi can kalam shas to it. However, Rabbi agrees that you cannot use bottles, and bottles here means also from cheres, from ceramic. In the ma elu asurim elu matam elu mechansen lekim elu mechansen lekach. So we see that bottles is special din that since it's there for stored for a long time, Rabbi would agree that you cannot use it for kosher wine. But other items, even though it's made from ceramic, there is a way to make it kosher, not like Chacham that say that ceramic is no good. Clay papir. It's paperous, it's a certain wood that absorbs a lot. Just like before, that clay eitz, according to Chachamim, you have to take off the zefes. According to Rabbi, you can be nigov is enough. Rabbi Omer Yenagev, same story. Tana, hoyse gita temeya. Now we're going to jump over, instead of discussing the issue of Yain Nesach, discussing the issue of Tumah v'Taharah. It's also Similar halachas. A person used this wine press, but Tumah, was an Amoritz who didn't care about Tumah, and then somebody wants to use it and make sure that the wine that he presses is going to remain tahir. Alovim v'adapim v'adosha. Alovim. So they had baskets that surrounded the mush of the wine, and that was used to protect that only the juice should come out and shouldn't get mixed with the other parts. That was called the lovim. Vadafim, boards. Dosha is a very big, heavy board. Madichan etahirin. All these things is just hadocha. You just rinse it. It's enough. Now we go to the next level. Va'ekel is a certain basket. Shal etzarim. Mishal bat, but from hemp. Mishal eitz managma. These are more absorbent. So it needs nigov. You have to scrub it a lot till you get rid of all the wine that's there. Shall eitz. Shall shifa. Shall kittum. Shall gami. It's made from a very absorbable material that takes in a lot of juice in it. Meyashnom, you have to lay it over 12 months. From one season to the next season. It's almost similar to 12 months. Just you cannot use it for a full. You have to wait till the next season. Tana Om Shem Galil. You can put it in front of a pipe. Shemevim bekalchem. Oi. It can be used. Another fast way of making it kosher to put it in front of a stream of water. Same thing. It can be done to make it kosher for yayin esach. This method helps. The word managav here is just a gab urcha. It means this method of stream of water helps by both. Kamahi oina. What's the measurement of a oina? It says you have to leave it there for one period. Half a day and half a night. A full day or full night. My palig. So if it's Nisan and Tishra, then you can say either a full day or full night because it's 12 hours. If it's Tevis and Tammuz, so you say a half a day and half a night because the half of the day and half of the night together add up to be 12 hours. So basically it's saying a period of 12 hours. Halachic, now go to the last Mishna that's called Tevilat Kelim, a new halacha, not about making Kelim kosher that were used by a goy in a sense that they're used by machalos asuras. You have to get rid of the taste of the non-kosher food like yayin esach or other foods. Now, rather, we're going to discuss now the din that you have to toivel any keli that you buy from a goy. Means anything, even if it's used. But Soinon, he just drank orange juice in it. Anything, you have to toivel it. The Hagalah. If it's a thing that needs to be put into hot water, because you use it to cook hot dishes that are not kosher, so you have to put it in hot water. You labim, some things you have to put into fire, into coal. You should get out all the absorbed Issur. Ashpud va'askala. Shapud is a spit. Askel is a griddle that's used for non-kosher foods. The only way to make it kosher is to put it into hot fire. Vasakin, a knife, shofar v'yitoy. You can just rub it in the ground. You rub it and it becomes kosher. If it just cups, just rinse it. These are big hot, these are pots that you cook in them, hot dishes, hot water. You have to boil up hot water to take out all the absorbed Issur. All these things that the Mishna says you have to make the hechsher If you did not do it, it's still okay. Because it's klal, it's called Nisan Tam Lefgam. It means it doesn't impart a good taste in the food. So even though you're meant to do it, if you did not do it, you can eat the food that you cooked in it. This is the din that's called Tevilat Kelim. It's a toy with pashas. It's mentioned in pashas matois that any utensils that are made from metal, a zav, a kesef, and a choshes, a bdil, vayfores, you have to toivel before you use it. Kado brings a story for that. Rav Ami Salikim Yidin Asiya Lechamsa Degrar into a certain area. V'sha'alon kesef min inun de usignes. They borrowed silverware from a goy. Sha'alon Rabbi Yami. It says, what do you need to do? What do you have? Can you use it? Omer, he said, tzorch lahadbel. You can't use it. You have to toivel it first. Omer, they said, neitzel chutz v'nilmet. Let's go outside and let's find out. Nafkin v'shaman Rabbi Yaakov Echad Shimon Baba b'shem Rabbi Yochanan lo yishanu ela keich v'shiyatzu matumas nachri v'nichas l'kdushes Yisrael. He said no. This halacha, that if you take something from a goy, you have to toivel it, you have to immerse it into a kosher mikveh, is only if you are buying it. Then it goes out from a goy into the hands of a yid. Aval, but shoyel mutter, if you're just borrowing it from a goy, it still stays in the goy's possession. You just want to use it one time, or maybe even 5 times, but you're not eventually going to give it back for the goy. It's not a problem. Interesting question. I feel like Kelim. How about the Gemara means here begodim? Even if you buy clothing from a goy, maybe you have a toilet. So the Gemara says if Hoshi is Zov Kelim Matbilim. But this Gemara is Pella. Don't know, but if this is the question or if this is the answer, or this part is not so clear. Hochat more melabnan ba'ur v'hochat or magidin b'cham. The Gemara is asking a new question. And we say the Zvachim, we were talking about shput ba'askala that was used for Kodashim, and you don't want it, and it became nicer, and you don't want to use it again. The Mishna says there, it's enough if you boil it up in hot water. You don't need to do it on fire. It's more chomer if it got absorbed with an Issur taste than with a heter, just it turns Issur later because it's nicer. So that's why in our Mishnah we need to do it in hot coals. And there in Zavachim, it's sufficient if you do it with hot water. Sakin, a knife, toichva, you stick it in, it's enough if you push it into the ground 3 times, and that's how you get rid of all the sticky fat. This is only if you have a small knife. This our Mishna. It says a big knife is used for hot stuff. Sometimes you use a knife to stick in a piece of meat and grill it on the fire. That's why you need to do Libun, means in hot coals or on fire. You have to put it in the knife to get rid of all the flavors that got into the wall of the knife. It has to be so strong that pieces of tiny sparks should come out from the metal. Hadron Allah Meseches Avodah Zarah Baruch Hashem. We finished it now, and hopefully we're going to be able to finish the whole shas like this. We're starting Meseches Horius, and Be'ez Hashem, then we'll go to Menida, and we'll start again from Brachas. Okay.